Sound check. One, two, three. Sound check. Sound check. Hi there. Sound check. Hi there. Hi there. Yeah. Hi there. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Please type in your. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Please. Good afternoon, dear SPJ kids of Malaybalay City Central School. Welcome to our live streaming our online class via YouTube, powered by YouTube, of course, with the aid of live of StreamYard. Please, if you are already here, there are eight eyes watching, eight pairs of eyes watching now. So please type in your name, your grade and section. You need to type in your name because you might be using the accounts of your parents or some you might be using a pseudonym or alias, right? When you have your channel. So please do write your name and also your grade and section. Hi there, Marisha. Good afternoon, sir. Watching from MCCS grade 5 and 3. I gotta have to show your message there. Yes, that's it. This is the power of live streaming. You see here in my background, that's a pier. That's our cover page, our front page, our news page of our school newspaper. Trisha Ken Escabarte, grade 6 at Aquamarine. Hi there. Good afternoon. Please call the others. There are still nine pairs of eyes watching, 13. Thank you. Again, I chose this YouTube online class via YouTube because this is accessible to everyone and you can replay this. Michaela Dumagpe, hi there from grade 6 gold. Then, and of course, when we would be using the Google Meet, it's only limited to up to 100 participants. Chrome Mart. Good afternoon. Hi, Sir Jerry Romart P. Martinez Jr. from grade 4 Leonilla. Hi there. I miss you, kids. Then Mac Joel Vlog TV. Good afternoon, sir. I am Michelangelo Basense, grade 4 Imelda. Hi there. Then we have a message from John Paul. We have this Leandro Rabino. Good morning. I am Leandro Rabino, grade 4 Leonilla. Yeah, I actually saw your Mr. Rabino. I think it was you. I remember pretty well. It was you who had the storytelling, right, for that contest. Then we have here John Paul Cagas, grade 6 gold. Hi there. Tres CODM. Simplicio Tres M. Petron, grade 4 Leonilla. Hi there. It's still early. It's still 12:59. We still have 1 minute. We'll just wait for the others, no? Okay. But actually, in YouTube, as kids, you are not allowed to be seen in the screen. So that's why you will just be chatting your answers there, your replies. You won't be seen in the video. So, no, I mean, in our screen. But I'm going to have your answers, your replies, your responses, your comments displayed on my screen here, like this one here. We have good afternoon, sir. I am Krista Rian Grace M. Lelis from grade 6 Aquamarine. Hi there. Alma Abellanosa. Paul Andrew Abellanosa from grade 5 Azenith. Then, what's this? About the SPGOC link. This is now our SPGOC link. This is the link that I sent you. We are not going to use Google Meet because it won't be enough. The space is not enough for everyone because 30, there are six screen classes in 4, 5, and 6. So it's barely enough. Others won't be able to get it in Google Meet. So that's what I have here in YouTube. And what's another good thing about YouTube is that you can always replay this, watch this, go to my channel and watch this. Paul Angelo Abellanosa from grade 5 Anthurium. We have Brent Matthew B. Laurel from grade 6 Gold. Hi there. And I have here. Good afternoon, Sir Jerry. I am Rob Marcus A. Suano, grade 5, from grade 5 Anthurium. And we have one new one. Kent Bryle C. Barbarona from grade 6 Gold. Hi there. Solan C. Canonigo from grade 5 Anthurium. Hi there. Please take note. I believe you must have your uh, SPJ notebook and then of course your ball pen. I hope you kids, you guys were able to replay and learn from that video that I had about news writing. I guess it's almost 2,000 views now here in my channel. Just look for that. I have playlist here about anything about journalism. Okay, now it's editorial writing time. Josephine Bingat, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you too. Rian's R. M. Ompok. Rian's May R. Ompok from grade 5, Daisy. Right there. So even if you want to be available, if your classmates won't be around, they can always replay this, watch this again, and learn from this again. Oli Margaret J. Bingat from grade 6 Aquamarine. Hi there. Just wait until we reach 20. There are 16 pairs of what eyes watching now. So let's just wait until we reach 20 for us to start. Good afternoon, Sir Jerry. Gracia Lewin Latoag from grade 6 Aquamarine. Hi there. Grace, my very good friend and classmate. Rice Chantal Odile Tano from grade 6 Aquamarine. Hi there, Miss Tano. Okay. So then, yeah, yes, Rabino, it is one right now. So, yeah. Wait. We'll just wait for the others. They're on their way. Maybe they just finished having their lunch. Downloads and this one. I hope you have with you your notebook, SPG notebooks. Samantha Beatriz Baltazar from grade 4 Imelda. Okay. It's 1:05 now. I guess we should start now. Okay. We'll just review a little about news writing. I already told you that for us to start, we will have to start with a sharing of the latest news, yung bagong balita na nalaman nyo from the TV, from radio, from the news, okay? From FB, from the news feed in your Facebook. Could you share? Please share your latest news. Comment there. Yung pinakabago, pinakalabas na balita na nalaman ninyo. Okay, balita hindi chismis. Wag po yung fake news. Type in your balita there. Hi there, Luke Bernaldez. Hi, Teacher Jerry Luke Diaz Bernaldez, grade 6 at primary. Type in your news. What's the latest news that you knew, that you have read, that you have heard from the newsfeed, from your Facebook, from your social media accounts, from, of course, from here, from YouTube. YouTube also has news here. Then from newspapers, if you read newspapers, from the TV, TV Patrol, or whatever that is. Anyone would like to share the latest news that you have known? Because this is journalism. What's the, okay? Luke Bernaldez, there is a cat with 4 ears because usually cats only have, yeah, 2 ears, right? So, okay, I'm going to display that look. Are you serious, Mr. Bernaldez? You knew this just today? Okay, that's still considered a news, Mr. Bernaldez, because for it to become a news, it must be something unusual, bizarre, then unique. It must be something out from the ordinary, so that for that to be considered a news. Like when you say, uh, the dog bite me, gipaak ko sa iro. So that's not news anymore. Kasi it's very common na. Dogs will always bite men. Kasi halos everyday na ta makadungugan ano, that dogs will bite people. Okay? Dahil hindi po yan balita. Magiging balita yan kapag sinabi mong kinagat ko ang aso. No? Tao nangagat ng aso. Okay? A man bites dog. Yan, ang magiging balita na yan kasi that's out from the ordinary. No? Ang tao ang nangagat sa aso. So yan, balita yan. Okay? Okay, we have here from news from Samantha Beatriz Baltazar. You can now wear mask without face shield. It's being optional now. We are now given choices. What about Duterte, McDowell? What about Duterte? That when he said that there's a presidential aspirant who is using cocaine, which led to some of the aspirants, many of the presidential aspirants, politicians, taking their drug test, right? Okay, we have here from Tres Petron. Thank you for your news. Very good. From Tres Petron, she says the Supreme Court has junked a lawyer's plea to compel President Rodrigo Duterte to sue China over its incursions in the West Philippine Sea. Okay, ang labanan pa rin no, ng ating teritoryo kontra China. From Mark, we have here debris from Japan volcano reaches Batanes shores. Batanes is that's the topmost part, that's the northernmost part of our country. Very close na siya from to Japan, no? So that's why ang mga debris, mga abog-abog, mga salin-salin sumurag ni abot siya to Batanes. Wow, good news. Surian's Ompog. Valencia Mall is now open for kids, but still kids, you have to be very careful, okay, so that you'll be safe, and make sure that when you go out once you go to malls, public places outside your home, you have been vaccinated. Okay, we have there from Alexa Almo, grade 5 Anthurium. Good morning, teacher. Good afternoon. I'm Jasmine Joy Marie Haliasigo from grade 5 Anthurium. ito, let's have a sharing from Alexa Almo. Proseso para sa payagan ang mga universidad at kolehiyo na mag face-to-face classes, laging pabilisan pa. Layong pabilisan pa ng CHED, Commission on Higher Education. Kasi nga, parang there's this news that by early January, early next year, January, no, na parang halos lahat na publikong paaralan ay mag face-to-face classes na daw. Handa na ba kayo? We are going to talk more about that kasi magiging opinion yan. Later, in our editorial, I'm going to ask you, pabor ka ba na mag face-to-face classes na ngayong January? Okay? Yes or no, then you are going to defend your answer. That's about, yan po ang magiging topic natin ngayon about sa editorial writing. Pagsulat ng editorial. Kasi yan ay about mga opinion. Okay? Paano mo ipaglalaban ang iyong stand at iyong opinion. Yan ang editorial writing. It's like debate, para nakikipag-debate ka, gamit ang iyong opinion. But of course, you have some evidences. Kailangan may ebidensya ka. Okay? Maris Shah, ICC International Court, Criminal Court seeks proof of Philippine probe drug war deaths. So yung laban kontra droga, no, pinapa-imbestigahan ng ICC. Yan. Okay, tama na. Okay, there. Thank you for your news. Okay? Very good job, kids. Okay, now before I start playing my presentation, let's first, okay, we have here from Paul Abilianosa. More than 3 million children aged 12 to 17 years old have been vaccinated. Wow, that's good news. How about you? When do you plan, or when do your parents plan to have you vaccinated? Papayagan ka ba nila na mabakunahan ka? O ikaw mismo, would you be willing to undergo vaccination? Okay, of course, you have to, kailangan may parental consent yan, no? Rose Gaming, hello, I'm Mark Zayfron Pabiliari from grade 4, Leonela, Malaybalay City Central School. Hi there. Okay, we have here another from Classic. BBM recently submitted himself to a drug test, okay, in response to President Duterte's allegation that one presidential is on drugs where he tested negative, of course. Yan. Hindi naman pinangalanan talaga ni Duterte no kung sino. Pero I believe parang alam niya na kung sino. Pero it was just a blind item. Okay? Allegation pa lang yun, no? There. Oh, let's talk about opinion, no? Okay, here. Kasi nga, this is opinion. So, kailangan you have to take side. Okay? Sa editorial writing po, ladies and gentlemen, kids, you have to take side. Kailangan may pinapanigan ka. Or kung hindi man pinapanigan, kailangan may ipaglalaban ka. Okay? Oh, may pinaglalaban ka sa editorial writing po. You have to fight for something that you believe is right, that you believe is true. Okay? Dili pwede ang talawan. Dili pwede ang gakahadlok ka. Kailangan isog ka pag editorial writer ka, pag opinion. Di ba? You don't want. Dapat, as journalist, dapat isog ka because why will you be brave? Because you know that you are standing in the truth. Okay? Yan yon sa ating editorial writing. And you let the people decide if they're going to believe you or not. But of course, okay, I'm going to let you type in your answers now. I'm going to let you choose between two things. Okay? I'm not going to let you, okay, I'm going to let you choose, then you can have your opinion. Bakit? Why ang pinipili mo over this? Pacquiao admits to being naive drug user. Okay, here now, you type in your answers, kids. You pili lang, you pili. You choose, then why dahil? Bakit yan pinili mo? Okay? Let me have your opinion. Okay, here. ABS-CBN or GMA? Pili. Alin ang gusto mo at bakit? Lagyan mo na bakit. Why do you choose that? GMA or ABS? Type in your answer, kids. This will lead us to our discussion about editorial. ABS or GMA? Which one do you like better? Which one do you think is better? Sige, andyan, labanan ng mga istasyon ito ngayon. Here, there. Type in your answer, kids. Type in your idea, your opinion. I'm waiting. ABS-CBN. Samantha says ABS-CBN. May I know why? Then, and Jan said, okay, ABS-CBN, JFA, si Mark, Zaffron Pagulyaran. Sige na, go, go, go. I will not be scolding you, bakit yan ang pinili mo? I'm just going to ask, okay? How about the others? ABS-CBN, nagsusurvey lang po tayo, no? Kasi malaking bahagi ng editorial writing is ang survey. Mao na siya yung pagbabasihan mo, no? Luke Bernaldez, ABS, Rian, ABS, Leandro, DZ Double B. I guess that's still part of ABS-CBN. That's the radio. Michaela Dumagpi, ABS, Paul Abiliano sa GMA, Charmaine, ABS, Cromart, ABS, because they are a credible source of news. Okay, that's your idea, that's your opinion. Thank you. Classic, ABS-CBN, Mark, GMA, Mona and Laurel, ABS-CBN, Alexa Almo, ABS-CBN. Parang ang dami ng ABS, no? And then, Classic GMA. Okay. Sa lahat-lahat na to, hindi lang about sa news, hindi lang about sa ilang teleserye, everything na sa istasyon. Okay? Yan, Classic GMA. Rian's Ompok, ABS-CBN, because they make people laugh with its showtime and help a lot of people to know something. Wow! Ezra Canonigo, GMA. It's very important, kids, that you back up, okay? Ang inyong choice, yung pinipili mo, you have to support it you have to support your answer with your reason. Yung dahilan, bakit pinipili mo ang GMA? Bakit pinipili mo ang ABS? So tama yung ginawa ni Rian at yung sino pa yung kanina, na may rason sila bakit. Leandro Rabino, this is the B because my father always watches it. Wow, thank you. Marisa, ABS, because their news are clearer than GMA. Okay, mas daling maintindihan. Okay? What else? Okay, we're done with that. Okay na, tapos na tayo dyan sa ABS versus GMA. Ngayon, ano ba? Okay, J. Kenneth Muna, we are slowly but surely making progress in our COVID-19 campaign. Ito, kanina to, no? President Rodrigo Duterte said in his weekly taped public address that aired late Tuesday night. That's about the news. Si Alexa Almo, ABS-CBN, kasi sila yung mga taong nakapatawa sa amin. Okay. Yan. Ano pa? Are there other answers? Okay, can you give me ano ba? Sige, let's choose between ano kaya? Okay, ayun kay Mark, pamilyaran GMA din sa kanya, no? Let's think about ABS-CBN kay Mark Dowell dahil maganda ang pelikula nila. Okay? Let's talk about BGYO versus ano yung isa? SB19. Wow. P-pop tayo, P-pop. Huwag muna tayo mag-K-pop. P-pop muna, P-pop, Pinoy pop. Okay, ito na ngayon. Then bakit BGYO or SB19? Sige, choose. Magsa-survey tayo. BGYO or SB19? Sige, go type in your answer, kids. There are no wrong answers, okay? It's how wala akong paki kung bakit yan. I will not be asking kung bakit yan ang pinapaboran mo, okay? BGYO or ano yan? SB19. Sige, ayan na. According to Rian's Ompok, BGYO sa kanya. There, ano pa? Then, okay, SB19, McDowell, Vlog TV, SB19 ang sa kanya, no? Rian's Ompok, BGYO because I like their styles and music. Wow. Paul Abiliano sa SB19, Cromart SB19 because they are so cool. Julia Flores, Carlos SB19. Okay. Samantha Beatriz Baltazar SB19. Leandro Rabino, I did not hear about them. Because maybe you are up into BTS or what's that, EXO. Yeah, they are a Pinoy pop sensation. SB19 kasi maganda ang mga kanta nila. Mapag-alala. Then what else? Other answers? SB19 because their songs are so cool. Yeah. Okay, na ngayon, dito na. Okay, pabor ka ba o hindi na mag face-to-face classes? Ito na. Uh, yes or no to face-to-face classes? Are you saying yes or no? Face-to-face classes. Okay, type in yes or no sa face-to-face classes. Actually, according to Alexa Hall Almo, SB19 kasi para sila mga totoong K-pop at madaming may gusto sa kanila. Okay. So ito na ngayon, pabor ka ba o hindi sa face-to-face classes? Yes or no? Press Launio, yes. Okay, let's try. One yes. Ano pa? Sino pa masagot? Pabor ka ba o hindi? Yes or no sa face-to-face classes? Mark Zafron Tabilyaran, yes! Very excited. J. Kenneth Minoria, yes. Ano pa? J, yeah. Then, Samantha, yes. Classic, not right now, but I like face-to-face. Okay, yes. Thank you. Then, yes to face-to-face classes for me to learn more. Mona and Laurel, yes. Keshalaunia, yes. Yes, Sir Jerry, no. Range on Pope, no for kids under 12 and yes for kids 12 plus. Yes, at least you know you have your stand, diba? You have your conditions. Very good, yeah. That means you are really thinking. Alexa Almo, yes. What else? Mona and Laurel, yes. Ano pa? Okay. Face to face is the best. Yes. Diba? When there is not a lot of cases. According to Luke, he is okay with face to face classes only if there are fewer cases, or even no more cases of COVID. Mark Zafra Pabliaran, yes. But I guess we're getting there, di ba? Let's just wait for the one of final decision of DepEd, and of course, that's with the Duterte and IATF. Yes, so we can meet Class Laonio. Okay, let me start now. Before I show my slides, let's talk about the editorial. What is an editorial? It is here. Yeah, let's talk about the types of editorial. You can have that there. Number one, the first type of editorial is editorial of interpretation. Editorial of interpretation. I'm going to type it there. Wait. Interpretation. Wait. Interpretation. Criticism. Argumentation or persuasion. Commendation. I'm just typing so that you can take note there. Commendation or tribute. Entertainment. Crusade. And crusade. Yan. Okay, I typed in there, then I showed it there on the screen. The types of editorial, we have six there. We have editorial of interpretation, editorial of criticism, editorial of argumentation or persuasion, editorial of commendation or tribute, editorial of entertainment, and editorial of crusade. Yan. That one I have shown there. Now, for editorial interpretation, the main aim of this editorial is to put the news in its proper perspective. The paper may take a neutral stand on the specified issue and may give the responsibility of choosing a side to the readers themselves. In-interpret lang po niya, okay? The main aim of this editorial is to put the news in its proper perspective. It just interprets the news, and then it is neutral. Ang magbabasa na, ang reader na, ang audience na, ang magbuot kung kanino siya papani. Yan ang interpretation. Okay, parang wala siyang pinapanigan, kiniklingan. Ang kanang editorial. Okay, then editorial of criticism, number two. By criticism, it means that the editorial points out the faults, yung pagkakamali, mistakes in a situation or in an issue mentioned in the news. It uses a scientific method by defining the problem, examining the evidence available, and then perhaps suggesting a solution. Yan ang criticism. You criticize, napanaway ka, napangita ka ansay mali. Di ba? Yan yung ang criticism, editorial criticism. Then number three, editorial of argumentation or persuasion. Argumentation or persuasion. This type of editorial is the most common type being used in the dailies. Dailies meaning daily sa mga pahayagan newspaper. Yan po tawag natin dyan daily. Following the principles of argumentation and debate, pakikipagdebate, this type of editorial takes a stand in a controversial issue and tries to convince the reader to adopt this stand. Kung sa yung bagong issue, manay ay imuan o parang iyang opinion, persuasion, parang kina-convince kanya na maniwala talaga sa kanya. Okay, yan yung persuasion. Number four, editorial of commendation or tribute. Commendation, parang you are praising an organization, somebody, okay, or an act, a person. This editorial of commendation or tribute, editorials may be used to praise a worthy deed done, kabutihang ginawa, heroic deed done by a person or by an institution. That's this type of editorial. The paper should qualify the tribute and therefore see that such contribution impacts the lives of the reading public or the academic community. Talagsara kay ni, pero I have read some newspapers no nga naa sila nganing positive side nga ilang ga i-appreciate, ilang ga congratulate ang mga nakadaog, mga mabuting gawa ng isang pribado o publikong tao o organisasyon. Dili lang puros lang pahinaway no, kay murag lain to sige lang criticize, pangitag mali. Kini pud siya napangita sa something good sa aning organization or aning politiko or aning gobyerno, no? That's editorial of commendation or tribute. Number five, editorial of entertainment. I know you'd like this. Some editorials also discuss issues lightly but often have a serious point, gently and subtly suggested and sometimes satirically. That's entertainment. Or at least nasa lighter side. Seryoso. Di ba halos sa mga editorial kay isog, seryoso kayo no, murag gabi kayo. But some editorial po pwede na siya na lighter part. Usaban makakatawa ka, ana siya. Then lastly is editorial of crusade, CRUSADE, crusade. This editorial usually endorses a thought or course of action. It promotes a concept, an idea, or an advocacy. This is also called a campaign editorial. So crusade, more a campaign editorial. It is a movement. Sumusulat ito na hinahikayat ka, you are being convinced. It is convincing you to believe, to do an action, to join an organization, to join a movement or a cause. Yan, yun yung editorial of crusade. What are these six again? Editorial of interpretation, editorial of criticism, editorial of argumentation, editorial of commendation, editorial of entertainment, and editorial of crusade. Now let's talk about how to write the editorial. That's the meat. That's the meat of our topic today. No, okay. Let me just share my screen. Okay, we are there. Let's talk about editorial writing. I please you in your notebook you have to draw the parts. I will be telling you the parts from the head down to the neck, the body, the arms, and then of course the two legs. Okay, be ready to draw the parts of editorial. Uh, the editorial is like a person. There is a process. There are parts. My my feed is kinda delayed or late there. Okay. Let's talk about now the editorial writing. What is an editorial? It is writing with the use of course, of opinion. Editorial writing is different from column. Okay. Hi there. I remember Mr. Luke Bernaldez pala. Luke Del Socorro Bernaldez. Ito kasi yung sinalihan namin ni Luke sa National Schools Press Conference just like, I mean like, it was, when was that, last June or July? Digital, online, national level contest. So about editorial and column writing. What's the difference between editorial and column writing? Editorial writing, it is written by the whole. It's written by one person, but representing the whole stand of the newspaper, the whole stand of the lahat ng mga crew, mga writers, no? Isa lang nagsulat, pero ang opinion niyan ay opinion lang ng buong mga writers ng organisasyon ng newspaper na yan. Whereas yung opinion or column writing, yung column writing po, yan ay isang tao lang sulat tapos ang stand niyan, ang pinaglalaban niya ay ang opinion lang din niya. Okay? Isang tao lang. Kaya sa editorial writing, it's not allowed, you are not allowed to write I, me, ako, akin. Okay? Kasi nga, yan ay idea, stand, paniniwala ng buong mga crew. Hindi mo lang yan idea. You are representing the whole organization, the whole team. Whereas, yung opinion, I mean yung column writing, the opposite yan ng column ng editorial, no? Yung column writing, yan ay sa'yo lang din yan. Paniniwala mo lang yan. You are not representing the other writers or the whole team. So, you can write I, ako, me, mine, yan, akin. Paniniwala po, pwede na siya dito sa column. But this editorial, no. Bawal ng mga I, me, sa mga first person. Okay? That's one of the differences. Okay, you can copy this down, or if you can take a screenshot. Okay, an editorial is an article that states the newspaper stands on a particular issue. Basically, it is a persuasive essay that offers a solution to a problem. Like I said, it is the stand. Yan ang paniniwala, paninindigan ng buong newspaper. The whole team in that newspaper. Hindi lang isang tao ang naniniwala sa bagay na yan, okay? Yan ang stand or paniniwala, paninindigan ng ng editor-in-chief, ng other writers, okay? Yan. On a particular issue. Like parehas nung ipapilit-pilit na mo ganyan, face-to-face classes or no, yes or no to face-to-face classes. Pag sinabi mong editorial, daghan mo. Hindi lang ikaw ang nagsabi ng yes. Okay? Daghan mo. Ikaw lang ang nagsulat. Okay, nga na siya ang editorial. Basically, it is persuasive essay. Pag sinabing persuasive class, you are trying to convince people, persuade. Okay? Para kang naniligaw, okay? Nanghihikayat ka, na paniniwalaan ka. So dapat hindi ka paniniwalaan kung wala kang ebidensya, di ba? Then it should offer a solution to a problem. Sa editorial kasi may makikita kang mali, like I said kanina sa criticism, no? Naghahanap ka ng mali. Ayan. Tapos mao na imong sawayon mo ning banatan, mo imong issue. But in an editorial, it is important that importante po ang problem, but what is more important is the solution, yung answer. Ano ang magiging solution mo sa problema na nakita mo? Importante yan. Dili pwede sa editorial na magyaw-yaw lang ka o sa problema pero wala ka nag-offer of solution or answer. You have to provide a solution. Kaya nagyaw-yaw man ka, nagreklamo man ka about ani, so you should have a better idea about doing something. So do not end your editorial without an answer. Okay? Like I said kanina sa criticism, no? Naghahanap ka ng mali. Yan. Tapos mo na kung saway-wali palatan, may mo na issue. But in an editorial, it is important. My slide is not moving.
Sleeping. Sleeping.
It's kind of delayed here, man. Okay. Okay. You please copy that editorial. An article that states a newspaper stands on a particular issue. Basically, it is a persuasive essay that offers a solution to a problem. Essay meaning article, anything that is written, that's an essay. Composition, okay? Okay, let's start with that. We have now the body, the parts of a of an editorial. We have the head, of course, then the neck, the body, the arms, and then the legs. Okay. You have in your introduction, you can copy this. Wait, let me just. Is it shown in a full screen mood? I mean, yeah. Okay. In your intro, in your head, that's your intro where you present the problem or situation. Kung ano yung problema or yung ano yung uh, current issue, problem or issue, you're going to put it there. You're going to write it there. Then, of course, your neck, yeah, that's where you're going to write your stand. You have to take a stand. Then the body parts here, yung tatlong body yan, Three parts, that's where you put your reason, yung dahilan mo why for that position or for that stand. You should have, like I said earlier, you should have your reasons, dahilan kung bakit GMA ang pinipili mo, bakit ABS, bakit nag-yes ka, bakit nag-no ka sa face-to-face classes, bakit itong politiko o presidente ang gusto mo, bakit ito ang gusto mong presidente, bakit ayaw mo yan. You should have your reasons, okay? There must be a reason. Then, of course, you have your two arms. You have opposing viewpoints are rebutted. Then, evidence for all 3 points. Kailangan may ebidensya ka dyan sa lahat ng mga rason mo. Every reason, may ebidensya ka. Then, of course, the leg, we are going to present a logical solution. Kailangan may sagot, may answers ka, may solutions ka, which are logical. Okay? Kailangan kapanipaniwala, no? Logical, reasonable. Then you have there your last is you have to recap the staff stands. You are going to repeat, rewrite, but in a different way. Okay, you are going to say again. You have to mention again yung paniniwala, yung stand mo na nakita kanina sa neck. Okay. Here, we have here our situation. Dili pa ni mao ang write-up. This is not yet the editorial. This is just the story or the situation. Gagawa natin yan na editorial. Okay? According to our Eddie. Si Eddie, yan yung robot natin. We'll just call that robot, the parts of the editorial as the Eddie. In short for editorial. Eddie. Yan si Eddie. You have the neck, yung robot natin. Okay, we have here Leadtown High School, located in West Texas, has 700 students enrolled in grades 9 to 12. Every year in May, the school hosts an award ceremony during the day to honor particular students. Usually, about 200 to 250 students earn honors every year. The ceremony takes about an hour and a half, and the entire school attends. Last year, several students had to be escorted out of the gym for disruptive behavior. This year, Principal Flor Jimenez proposed moving the award ceremony to the evening so more parents and community members can attend. Only a handful of parents attended the assembly last year. Several teachers complained that moving the ceremony to the evening is not fair to them because they do not receive extra pay for working extra hours. The Parent Teacher Association President Linda Fowler said she supports the move because it will allow parents to see their children receive their awards. Principal Jimenez said she will speak with parents, teachers, and students before making her final decision. You are writing for the next issue of the press, so it will be distributed Tuesday, March and the next one, next week, Tuesday. So this is our situation. This is the story. Meron daw no sa paaralan kunuhay nino about sa award ceremony or recognition program nga reklamo ang uban mga parents kani sila makato sa recognition program kay Juan. They are working during the daytime. So, ang principal, yan i-move sa pagkagabi, pagkahapon, like after 5 p.m. para mas dagan mga parents maka-appeal. No? Yan yung idea ni Principal Jimenez. So, how are we going to do this here? Okay, let's talk first about our head. Yung ulo talaga ni Eddie, editorial. The head of our editorial. For example, here in our head, you are going to present, like I said, you are going to present the problem or situation. Right away, wag na magpaligoy-ligoy pa, wag na magpatumpik-tumpik pa, boom karaka-raka. Isulat na agad kung anong problema ang nakita mo dyan. What is the problem about? Usually, we can get the problem or situation from the news. Okay? We call this the news peg. P-E-G and peg. News peg. We call this the news peg part because most of the editorial, lahat ng mga issue na atong gaikuan sa isulat sa editorial are of course coming from the current events from the news. So, mo na siya. Mo na sa ato i-interpret dayon, mo na itong imuan nato og ebidensya, dahilan, rason, no? So here, in our head, right away, you have to write your problem or situation. Example here about that situation kanina. What is that situation about? Yeah, that will serve as your background. Para nagbibigay ka ng background, ng story. Asan mo di ko, ngano nagkabot ka ni nga, ngano nagyaw-yaw man ka ni diritso. Okay, what is your problem about? So base nagsulata ka na unsa imong problema taas na kay imong diyaw-yaw ngano nanginta na kag-away din ha, no? Sa imong editorial, pero apa man din mo gisulti ang imong problema about. So what is your problem about? What is the situation? Tell me. Oh. You have to tell the story. Okay? Yan. So here, tell the story right away or the problem or the situation or the issue. As a result of last year's disruptive behavior and at the request of several parents, Principal Flor Jimenez proposed moving the end of the year award ceremony to the evening. Yan. Jan, bakit daw gi-move ni Principal Jimenez ang award ceremony or recognition program sa gabi? Kasi nga, maraming mga bata o mga estudyante ang nag-misbehave, disruptive behavior na nag-misbehave sa gym. Yan. Tapos, nag-request po daw ba nga parents na di sila mag-appeal kaya nagtrabaho sila. Yan yung problema natin. Now, after that, you as a writer, you have to take a stand. Ikaw nga editorial writer, you must have a stand. Bawal po na balimbing. Bawal po ang balimbing sa editorial. Okay, dapat you should have a stand. Asa man ka mo pabor dito sa principal, dito sa parents, dito sa estudyante, dito sa teachers na side, o kanino ka papanig, you should have your own stand. Okay? What is your opinion? Ikaw, you have to decide. Kasi ipaglalaban mo ang opinion na to. Okay? Kailangan manindigan ka kung saan ka mas pabor, saan ka mas pabor, at saan feeling mo mas marami kang alam, yun. Mura kag lawyer actually, Annie. Okay? As an editorial writer, it's training you to become a lawyer. Kasi nga, debate ito, no? Debate ni siya. Kailangan manalo ka sa kaso. Kaya that's why you have to take a stand. Kung pabulgid ka, you have to do everything to win the case. So, you have to have a vast opinion. Example here, take a stand. The evening is the perfect time for the award ceremony. So, kini siya, here, niuyon ka, you agreed with the, niuyon ka nga ikuha ng recognition program, award ceremony, dito sa principal, no? You agreed to the decision of Principal Jimenez. Diba? The evening is the perfect, meaning nag-yes ka, time for the award ceremony. That's your stand. Naniniwala ka sa paninindigan ng principal. Yan. Mananay mo ha, niuyon ka ka, i-move dito. Then of course, you should have your reasons. Why? Why did you agree? Why do you believe na bagay, mas maayo nga ibalin sa gabi sa after 5 p.m. ang recognition program. Dili makaganan dito sa buntag o sa udto. So you should have your reasons, at least 3 reasons. This is now the body of your editorial. So give 3 reasons why you are taking your stand. Dili pwede nga oo, ana ko, yes ko, no ko, niya pagpangutana din why. Wala na din kay rason. Okay, you should have reasons. 1, here, no loss of class time for an award ceremony. So ibig sabihin, dili ma-disturbo, dili makulangan ang time for classes. Okay? Padayon ng classes kay after 5 p.m. man siya ang i-propose. Number 2, only interested students would attend. The disruptive ones would stay home. So, katulad yung mga interested lang, katulad mga honor, mga bata nga na awards, amo appeal. Of course, kapag mga honor sila, mga awardees sila, so it's given na they must be well-behaved because they are model students, no? So, ang mga disruptive, mga misbehaving pupils, di na sila ma-appeal sa award ceremony kay muadto na sila sa ilang balay. Okay? Asa imuli na sa silang balay, they will just stay home. Kay sila man, yes po?
Wala mo siya nakakamic day ni sir. Kami di pa ulit ni nanay kay kuan.
So, wait na. Wait lang
ano,
po.
akong tita na tutok. Ay, dali. Sir, nakita mo po, natulog na lang. Mamay.
You have your QR code, your QR ID. Abarta? Abarta ko din. Abarta ko na. One week na siya sa akin na siya. This will be returned next week, Wednesday. Okay, isa lang siya kasama siya. Okay. Hello, sound check. There. So, number two, only interested students would attend. The receptive ones would stay home. So, ibig sabihin, hindi magiging magulo ang the award ceremony. Okay, ang program, dili gubot. Three, and the last, more parents and community members could attend an evening ceremony. Why? Because yung mga nagtatrabaho, ng mga parents, they will be home by 5 p.m. So at least maka-attend sila, makauban sila sa ilang mga kids, no? Mas ganahan man ang mga owner ng mga bata nga naa nilang parents makauban, no? Nga to give pride to their parents nga uy nagsaka sa stage nga naay parents, di ba? Yan. Now, we are done with that. Now, let's talk about the arm, one of the arms, no? One arm of our editorial. You have to support your reasons. You have to back it up with evidence. Kailangan may ebidensya ka. Okay? Kailangan na may pruweba ka. Kasi pag sinabi mong, nangawat ka, nagnakaw ka, nakawatan ka, so, yan, pagpangutanan din sa imong gipasangilan be naka-ebidensya wala ka ebidensya so ikaw pa makasuhan pildi ka sa kaso kay wala maka ebidensya kailangan may pruweba po you should have your evidence ang evidence of course these are pwede siya katuma survey results sa survey mga studies mga research ngalan sa tao yan na siya no mga numbers data mga details, mga information na nasa din na, mga ebidensya na siya. Sabi ni ito, ganyan-ganyan. Yan na ang mga ebidensya. You have to support your arguments with evidence and examples. Your English teacher, we call this the elaboration, expansion, pagpapaliwanag, pagpapalawig ng iyong no? Ng iyong claim. Example evidence is katong sa imong reason is only a small portion of the student body win awards. Gamay lang daw kuno sa mga estudyante ang makakakuha ng awards. But all students attend the ceremony. If the ceremony was in the evening, no students would lose valuable class time to sit and watch others receive recognition. That time could be used for preparing students for semester exams and end of course exams. Mao na imong ebidensya, imong gi-explain further ang kata imong reason. Okay, next, opposing viewpoints are rebutted. Here in editorial, para you would appear credible, mas kapani-paniwala ka, you have to also cite the idea, the views and opinions of the opponents, yung other viewpoints. Kung ikaw nag-yes, you also give time for the no. Okay? Kung sa kontra pa, kung sa debate pa, kung imo na imong mga ideas, you also listen. Give time to listen, to air the side of the yung kalaban mo. Okay? Para mas credible ka. Dili lang ito nga imuha na tanan nga sides ang narinig. Okay? You also applaud them. You also appreciate their good points. But of course, imo gyapon nang pildihon. Okay? This is what we call the rebuttal. I-rebut nimo siya. Opposing viewpoints are rebutted. but you shut down the opposition. Imo gyapon silang kuan, tsada na yung idea nga ingana. But mine is better, blah blah blah. Ana siya no kung magdebate ka dira asa. Example here, opponents, may ibig sabihin those who believe the other way around. Okay? Katong nag-no, mo ni ilang kuan. Opponents of the move say the audience would be too small, but a small audience is easier to control and more intimate for the students. A smaller audience also means the ceremony could be held in the acoustic-friendly auditorium instead of the gym. So, nadiri, ayon sa kabilang grupo, opponents, yung mga umaayaw, yung mga nagsasabi ng iba, ayaw nila sa sulti ng ng principal. So, of the audience should be too small. Maliliit lang daw ang magiging manunood. Konti lang daw manunood. But a small audience, imo din imong gi-rebut, imong gi-kontra. But a smaller audience means uh, mas tsada ang program, no? Easier to control and mas intimate, mas special. Dili gubot kung gamay ra ang audience, no? Then next, the legs. We are now at the ending. The legs of our editorial. One leg says you're going to recap the staff stance. Ibabalik mo ngayon kung ano yung stand mo kanina. Di ba you agreed sa principal? Yan. Then after that, present a logical solution. Dili pwede, it's a no-no, it's a crime that you leave your editorial without a solution. Kailangan may answer ka, may sagot ka. If you are going to complain, bakit? Here. If you are going to complain about something, you must have a better way of doing it. Kung nagrereklamo ka dahil sa ganito, kailangan meron kang handang mas mabuting paraan, no? Mas mainam at mabuting paraan to do something the better way. Okay? This proposal is a good one. So gibalik nimo, di ba? Nag-agree man ka kanina nga it's the perfect time. So dili na pud good one. So di-agree ka Principal Jimenez. That's your stand. Ibalik mo ang yung stand. Kasi nga, you have to, the law of repetition, no? This proposal is a good one. Principal Jimenez is looking for feedback. Students and faculty should tell her they support this change to make this year's ceremony better than ever. Yan na ngayon yung present a logical solution or answer. Yan. Unsay gi-answer, unsay mong tugon, how do you settle this problem? Paano mo ito masasagot o masosolve ang problem na ito? So ayan, students, Principal Jimenez is looking for feedback. Students and faculty or even parents should tell her that they support this change, itong pagbabago, itong policy na ito to make this year's ceremony better than ever. Yan yung sagot mo, yan yung solution mo. Yan. Okay, here, what went wrong? We're done with the parts of the editorial, no? Simple lang po yun. What went wrong? Saang banda ka magkakamali? Okay? One, it will be wrong if you did not take a stand. Again, like I said, you have to take a stand. Kailangan may paninindigan ka. Saan ka ba? Pabor ka ba o hindi? Yes ka ba o no? There are both positive and negative to this new proposal. Yan. Then, the argument was tried and generalized, be specific to the situation. Okay, kailangan yung argument mo, yung mga reasons or evidence are specific to the situation. Huwag kang magbigay ng kuan nga paulit-ulit na lang, sumuna nga mga ideas, no? Yan. You ask too many rhetorical questions without stating an opinion. Sige lang, pangutana, pero ikaw mismo, wala ka nag-provide ng answer or ng opinion mo, ng yung idea mo. Okay? You use quotes. Okay, wag masyado marami yung quotes mo. The wording was pompous or pretentious. You turned into a preacher. No, bawal po maging para kang gapang sermon, bawal ka mag-sermon. Okay? No, about sermon. Sermon preacher nga para ikaw lang ang tama, no? Tapos mali na yung iba. No. That's a no-no sa editorial. You got off topic. Again, when it's anything about writing, so journalism, do not go out of the topic. Okay? Like I said, once you write about a dog, do not talk about the fish. O, magkaiba yan. Okay? Stick to the topic. Your argument lacks credibility. Okay, kailangan credible ka. Paano ito magiging, how would you sound or appear credible? By also citing sources, may ebidensya ka, and also listen. You also present the other side. Okay, yung kabilang kalaban mo, imo gyapon iapil ilang kwan but imo gyapon sa pildihon. Yan yun, you will appear credible diyan para dili ka biased, no? You use stereotypes or make personal attacks. Bawal ka mag personal attacks. You argue the position, not the person. Okay? Awayin mo yung idea. Huwag yung tao. Okay? Here. Remember the key to a successful editorial. You have to think, but once you think, your idea should be original. Think original thought. Okay? Provide strong evidence to support your stance. Yung stand mo, kailangan back up by evidence. May ebidensya. Then, of course, very important, like I said earlier, write in third person. What are these third person? Yung he, she, it, they. Pwede ka mag-we, basta plural. Okay? Ayan. Sila, siya, ito. Bawal po ang first person. Bawal ang first person na I, me, mine. Yan. Or in Filipino, ako, akin, ko. Bawal yan sa editorial writing. Okay? Pag makita na nga mga words sa kanang jades, pildi ka na. That's not an editorial. That's a column. Column write-up na siya. Okay? Use active voice. Be mature, fair, and reasonable. And of course, do not forget to offer a solution. Okay, we're done. It's already 2 o'clock. Yay, done. Okay, anyway, you are just you can have that, you can replay this, no? Then later when this is done, you can comment your, I'm going to have a question, no? Then you're going to, you are not going to, for your assignment or for your task here, you are going to write your idea. I'm going to let you choose between two things, and then you're not going to write the whole editorial. Your idea lang, then why, like what we did kanina sa ating survey. Okay? Later, so you're going to comment not here sa ating chat box, doon sa ating ano, kining a video. Comment later, no? I'm going to ask a question, then you're going to back it up. Then comment your name and then your section later after I end this. I'm going to send this link to this video dito sa atong MCCS SPJ na GC. Okay? Yan. Other questions? I think I'm done. Thank you, kids. Bye, bye, bye.